Roommates stole my identity to open credit cards, then blamed me for the debt. The first time I realized my roommate wasn't just lazy but dangerous, I was staring at a credit card statement with $4,800 in charges I never made. I'm Adam, 27, from Boston. I work as a junior architect at a small design firm, and outside of work I sketch buildings for fun, always imagining solid structures, things that last. I thought moving in with Kyle was a practical step. Rent in Boston isn't cheap, and Kyle, a friend of a friend, seemed responsible enough. At first, Kyle, 29, came across as the ideal roommate. He paid rent on time, helped carry groceries, even cooked pasta for us once. But small red flags started to show: unopened bills piling on the table, late-night phone calls he ducked outside for, a habit of borrowing things and forgetting to return them. I brushed it off as quirks. Then in April, I started getting mail credit card bills addressed to me from banks I'd never applied to. At first, I thought it was a mistake, but the charges were oddly specific. Electronics, Uber rides from our address, even food delivery receipts I remembered him eating. My stomach sank. I confronted Kyle. He smirked and said, "Relax, man. It's just temporary. I'll pay it down once my commission check comes in." My voice stayed calm, but inside I was burning. "You forged my information. That's not temporary. That's identity theft." That night, I dug through the trash and found pre-approved offers Kyle had clearly intercepted. He'd used my social security number from an old rental application we'd filled out together. The betrayal wasn't random, it was planned. The next morning, I went to the bank and the police. I brought copies of the statements, screenshots of texts where Kyle bragged about easy money, even an Amazon package receipt signed in his handwriting. I froze my credit, filed reports, and started a paper trail. When Kyle realized what I'd done, he went unhinged. He left notes on my door. "You're ruining my life." He spammed my phone with voicemails at 2 a.m., alternating between threats and begging. Once, I caught him lurking outside the office parking garage, demanding I fix it by telling the bank it was all a misunderstanding. But things shifted in my favor. My parents helped me hire a lawyer who specialized in credit fraud. My HR department, after hearing what happened, reassured me my job wasn't at risk. Even my landlord backed me up when I moved out early, waiving the penalty fee once he saw the police report. The best part? The detective handling my case called me 3 weeks later to say Kyle had been arrested for trying the same stunt with another roommate years back. This time, with my documentation, the charges stuck. And life went on. My co-worker Sophie, who'd quietly been bringing me coffee every morning when I looked drained, eventually became more than a friend. She told me she admired how calm I'd stayed under pressure, how I rebuilt instead of collapsing. The bitter twist: even from jail, Kyle tried writing me letters, insisting he was the victim. I never replied. I kept one letter, though, as a reminder. And the first time I realized my roommate wasn't just lazy but dangerous, I was staring at a credit card statement with $4,800 in charges I never made.